Right, now what I want to talk through is probably not the most exciting part, but a very important part of any business. It's the accounts. Now, you've found your products, you sourced them, you shipped them to Amazon, and you sold them, fantastic, but it doesn't end there. In any business, you need to make sure you're keeping on top of your accounts, and if you do this day to day, it just makes your life so much easier. And today I just want to talk through really quickly a couple of tips that we use and one software tool that we use which helps us in our business and is very easily accessible for anyone just starting out on Amazon. But before I begin, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Thomas Parkinson and I run the UK-based Amazon arbitrage lead service, FastTrackFBA. And we have a team of sourcers who go out every single day sourcing deals, arbitrage deals for you to buy and sell on Amazon. And we show you every single one of these deals, and then you get to pick and choose the ones that work for your business. Now, in addition to this, I've been selling on Amazon for 3 years, and also as well, I've been doing 6 figures every single year. So I've learned a few things, some top tips and tricks, but for you is to say, I want to share that with you to maybe help you on your Amazon business, and obviously share, and hopefully you're not going to have any of the problems that I went through. So let's start. Right. Now, today what I want to go through, like I just said before, is about accounting. This is super important. If you get this wrong, it can literally spell the end of the business, regardless of getting, should we say, excellent revenue, excellent profits. If your accounts aren't up to date, if they aren't being done, you can easily mismanage your business. So 2 top tips that I just want to share with you today are about record keeping, simple bookkeeping, and then finally what I want to do is share a bit of software that we use which helps us to identify profit and loss on our business. And it's really easy to use. So for you is just think about, yes, it might not be the most exciting thing, but this is super important. Keep on top of it every day or every time you're making purchases, because it is just going to allow you to get better. Now, also as well, I'd really recommend you speak to a qualified accountant. Everything that I'm going to say you now is something we do in our business, but it doesn't mean it's going to be right for your business. So please don't take this as professional advice, because it is not professional advice. So let's show you through what I do now. Now, the first thing which I want to show you is we basically use every month we basically get our bank statement or our account statement and we save it as an Excel file into a file. So here we've got, for example, I'm going to load this up now, an Excel file of January back in 2018. And you can see right here we've literally got date, the payment that we made, who we made it to, any references. And for us in our business, we are VAT registered, but you might not be. We've got the gross amount, i.e. how much was actually paid, VAT, net VAT, and any VAT, the status of the VAT on that transaction. Now for us, we've basically downloaded this from our accounting software, but for you, you could download it quite simply from your bank account and just get a bank statement. And what we do is quite simply, we just put a number alongside every single transaction. And then what we do is we go into the folder and we save all our receipts, all our invoices, we scan them in, maybe take copies of them, photos of them on our phone, and we save them into this one folder. And the reason is when we've got to go back through our accounts, when we've got to do our tax returns at the end of the year, if anyone questions anything, we can show you straight away every single one of our invoices, every single one of our transactions, we have got that receipt. Now, paper goes missing all the time, but for you, if you're keeping digital copies of these things, that's fantastic. You've got evidence, you can back it up, it's organized, and I'd even recommend something like save this into a Google Doc so it's online as well and it's backed up in the cloud. So if your computer goes down, you don't lose your entire company accounts. Really best practice. So for us in our business, and it's just a real simple thing, I'd really recommend getting a bank statement, saving that into a file at the end of every month, and then going through every single cost that you've done, every single cost line, and saving all the actual invoices as a PDF or as an image onto a folder in an accounts folder somewhere on your computer. And then when you come to have an accountant or maybe do your tax return, that is just going to make your life so much easier, because you can drill down into every single one of those transactions very quickly and just see the receipts. And if the government come after you, if they're going to come looking at your accounts and say something's not right, you are going to have the backup. You're going to show them that you've been keeping good accounts, and it makes your life so much easier. So I'd really recommend good bookkeeping. Keep on top of it every week, every day. Scan those images, take photos of those receipts as you're getting them, is really super important. The next thing I want to talk about is accounting. Now, in our business, we use some custom software, but also as well, in addition to that, we use a software called Seller Board. So this is a really easy to use bit of software. It's reasonably cheap as well, and it has lots of extra things, but we really like it. It's simple, it works, and it's great. What I'll do is I'll drop a link down below so you can see that, and if that's something that interests you, you can click on that and see it as well. What I will say is this program we use, and we find it very useful. Not only does it do the accounting side, it also shows us P&Ls. It does some other extra bits as well around inventory, sending out customer messages and doing reclaims, which are just an added benefit. But for us, we can literally log in, and I'll just show you our homepage. We can literally log in straight here, and we can see every single day, today, yesterday, this month, this forecast, or even last month, how we're performing or how we're doing in our Amazon business. And this is really helpful just for us to get a feel for what's working really well, what's not, how we're doing profit wise. And at the end of the day, we've taken this risk to do this Amazon business because I want to be making profit. I need to be making money. And something like this seller board takes the whole confusion of all the seller fees, all the extra VAT things, everything coming into the thing, puts it all into one place, recalculates it, and then just gives me one final number that I can look at. And it allows me to look at my business in a very objective way and to grow or identify weaknesses and areas that I can improve upon. So I'd really recommend getting something like Seller Board or maybe some other accounting software which is going to help you in your business, because at the end of the day you are here to make money, and a tool like this is just going to make it so much easier. You can do this on Excel, but trust me, from using downloads from Amazon on Excel, it's just not worth it. It's not worth your time. And for the amount of money something like Sellerboard costs, which I think at the moment is about £20 for 1 month, you'd be much better spending that time not trying to work out your accounts on Excel and actually going out and finding some more products to buy. You get a much better ROI on that on that time. So I would really recommend getting something like Sellerboard, which is going to help you in your business and help you understand where you're going. But obviously as well, do speak to a qualified professional, do speak to an accountant, because everything that I've just said is what we do in our business, but it doesn't mean it's going to work for your business. So please, please, please don't take this as professional, or should we say professional advice in your business, because every business is unique. But for me and my business, I do simple bookkeeping, keeping all my invoices on a file in a folder, and we back that up in Google Drive. And then finally, we are using a tool like Sellerboard to show us our profit at the end of every day, week, month, so we can analyze where our business is at and where we can grow faster and better. Right, hopefully you have found this information useful and for you in your business. And hey, what I will say is sometimes accounts can be easily overlooked, but hopefully you're not going to be that person. You're going to be on top of it, and you're going to be obviously making the money because you're identifying where your money is at and you're improving your business all the time. So if you like this kind of content, give me a good thumbs up. I love a good thumbs up. And hey, if you've got any questions, and don't get me wrong, I really understand accounts are a massive topic that I could spend hours talking about. But if there's anything maybe I haven't really gone through, or maybe a bit too fast and you want to ask questions, drop it down below. Or maybe there's something that you do that might be recommended. Drop it down below and let me know just in the comments below. And then finally, if you are watching this on the YouTube replay, be sure to click the subscribe button just down here. And this is going to allow you to get notified of videos the moment they come live, and it's going to help you in your business really grow, get faster, and obviously share my top tips with you as quick as possible. But from me, Thomas Parkinson at FastTrackFBA, thank you very much.